Live and in living color. Ladies, from this right here is NXT Week 8, and so we kick things off here tonight with the NXT North American Championship. It's on the line, and this man right here, Apollo Crews, opens up the show, and as you hear, he is not in relatively good shape at all in the slightest.
The following contest is scheduled for one.
And what was last week to end things off on NXT, where the Velveteen Dream, that man right there, if anything, speaking of the devil and the shadow appear in this case scenario, Dream blindsided Apollo. Well, perfect segue actually. Last week to end off NXT, after Apollo Crews had to win an 8-man battle royal to get this opportunity in the first place, it was Dream who attacked Apollo to end off the night, putting him through an electrical circuit. That's right, driving the body of Apollo Crews through one of the electrical circuits backstage to end off NXT. That was last week to end off the show, and this week to kick off the show, he's attacking Apollo yet again. Look at this, Apollo Crews, he's not even in actual wrestling gear. He's wearing medical tape and street clothes. How the hell did Apollo Crews get cleared for this matchup? I actually have no clue to tell you, to be honest. But now, if anything, now Dream, oh no. No, Dream, don't do this, it's a little bit much! Jesus! God, no. Apollo's back bending, contorting, cracking upon the impact across that steel guardrail. The matchup hasn't even begun, if anything. Velveteen Dream will do anything it takes to retain the North American Championship. Something that's changed within Dream across these past couple weeks. Something that's completely changed. And now Dream, here we go again! Apollo's back has to be broken. It has to be damaged from last week, obviously. It was all of Apollo's back that went into that electrical circuit, getting electrocuted and everything. And this week, Apollo's back just almost broken at the hands of Dream as the matchup officially has now begun. And Dream here, double axe handle, having his way with Apollo Crews, and now into a cover. Later on, that one there actually could be it. Velveteen Dream now. Dream just gonna crawl off. Apollo didn't even kick out. He wasn't even on the verge of kicking out. Dream just crawled off. Velveteen Dream wants to savor the moment of this assault. Double axe handle again. Well, of course, Apollo. Sometimes you gotta think to live to fight another day. Apollo Crews wasn't even 100%, let alone probably even 50% heading to this matchup. And as I say that, Apollo trying to fight back here. Couple strikes, punches, and kicks galore. And now Dream in the corner, leaping clothesline and the kip up. Apollo Crews, a breath of life out of nowhere here. And Dream, perhaps in trouble here. He's in danger. And now Apollo has him in the corner, or at least he had him in the corner. Apollo took too long to capitalize and splash in the corner right there. Courtesy of the North American champion. Well, Apollo, he had a good moment or two, but Dream gonna knock him down a peg or two. Now Dream Valley Driver. And Apollo, he's down. Is he out though? Is the question. And no. Well, if anything, he was out, if you ask me. But Dream actually decides to break up the pinfall. Velveteen Dream, he's just toying around with his prey, toying around with his food, like a cat to a mouse. And now, if anything, Apollo got back up, and oh! Sidesteps Dream. Sidesteps Velveteen Dream. Strikes right there to the back of the neck. Backwards Saito suplex, and Dream lands on his neck yet again. Apollo looking to capitalize after Dream misses that elbow shot. If anything, Dream was looking for the purple Rainmaker elbow. Wasn't able to get it. No, Dream DDT. He gets that. And Velveteen Dream brings down Apollo yet again. No, if anything, Apollo, he's back up. Oh, was looking for another clothesline. It was blocked out. Dream was shot right there. Just staring down at Apollo. It doesn't affect him. Here we go. Clothesline again. Dream is in the corner, and Apollo misses that splash. Every time Apollo Crews tries to build some offense, Dream is right there to knock him back down. And now Dream, here we go. Dream Valley Driver yet again. And now Apollo in perfect position here. And the purple Rainmaker elbow drop connects Apollo Crews. Just like that, he's done for, and the Velveteen Dream retains the North American Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, there's potentially your quickest title matchup here so far in Universe Mode history. And well, if you ask me, that matchup right there should not have even taken place in the first place. Apollo Crews went through hell last week, not only in the Battle Royal, but most importantly to end off the show, when Dream attacked him backstage, and then get attacked before his contest yet again, before his matchup on the entrance ramp. Well, if anything, Apollo Crews, of course, we have rematch clauses here in Universe Mode. Apollo still has one more shot at the North American title. And so, well, if anything, he can catch it in the near future, or Triple H could just give it to him any random spot, any random timestamp here in Universe Mode. But, well, if anything, Apollo,
Here's your
you
winner,
live to fight another day.
and still NXT North American Champion, Velveteen Dream.
As Dream snatches the belt from the ref, raises it high above his head. Well, there you have it. Well, if anything, in tonight's main event, that one right there, the Genius of the Sky, Io Shirai, she's no more contender to the NXT Women's Championship. She challenges Toni Storm for a title in tonight's main event. That one right there is going to be one hell of a contest. But if anything, up next, well, it's this man. Dominik Dijakovic made his debut last week in a losing effort to Keith Lee for the NXT Championship. If anything, in a matter of moments, he takes on former champion and Adam Cole. Dijakovic, Adam Cole, that one right there is up next when we return to NXT. Don't go anywhere. And so we're back here with the live action. And well, it's now time for a second matchup of the night. This man right here, Dominik Dijakovic, very impressive in last week's main event.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Worcester, Massachusetts, weighing in at 271 pounds, Dominik Dynamic.
Close enough, Greg Hampton, close enough. But well, if anything else, in last week's main event, Dominik Dijakovic making his Universe Mode debut. Of course, answering the open challenge of Keith Lee for the NXT Championship. And well, you know, it's one hell of a contest. Those two hosses doing what they do best, brawl and wrestle of anything. Well, Dijakovic and Keith Lee, two of the most athletically gifted big men here, not only in NXT, but in the whole company, whether it be Raw, SmackDown, or NXT. Dominik Dijakovic, Keith Lee tore the house down last week in the main event for the NXT Championship. And well, if anything, as you see right there, Dijakovic no gold around his waist. Well, that's for good reason. Keith Lee came out on top, but it was definitely one hell of a match between those two, back and forth. And just a great debut for Dijakovic, even though he didn't pick up the victory. And well, if anything, he awaits his opposition in former NXT champion himself, the man who lost to Keith Lee a couple weeks ago at NXT TakeOver Blackpool, flanked by the Undisputed Era. It's Adam Cole.
And his opponent, representing Undisputed Era from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 210 pounds, Adam Cole.
And well, there you see it. Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, Roderick Strong in the back, all of which accompanying Adam Cole to the ring here tonight. And well, of course, if anything, at NXT TakeOver Blackpool, it was Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly who came up short in their efforts for the NXT Tag Team Championships. It was a triple tag team matchup, the Street Profits, O'Reilly, and Fish. And along with that, well, current champions now, Mustache Mountain. So they won those tag titles. Street Profits still have the rematch clause. So do O'Reilly and Fish. So better watch out for them in the NXT Tag Team division. And well, if anything, Roderick Strong, you know, he was in the 8-man Battle Royal last week, the one that Apollo Crews won, to challenge the Velveteen Dream in the first place. And well, Strong, I believe he went out to the final 4. So, you know, Roderick Strong, he hasn't really been doing all that well in Universe Mode as compared to the rest of the UE. At least O'Reilly officially been in the tag division, well, in the tag title picture. Cole, former NXT champion, losing to Keith Lee, still in the picture because he still has his rearage clause. And well, if anything, Roderick Strong, he's just been there. He's been there to mostly help out Adam Cole. It was Cole and Roderick Strong who both attacked Keith Lee in the build-up to take over Blackpool a couple weeks ago, almost to like a month ago, roughly. Maybe even over a month ago, now that we think about it. And oh, shot right there, cheap shot right there by the former NXT champion. Now Toni Dijakovic to bring it in. Good God, Cole's head just got launched into the fourth row. Oh, he brung it alright. Oh, did Dijakovic ever bring it? And now Adam Cole in the corner by me. As I was trying to say before, Dijakovic just murdered Adam Cole on live television. Roderick Strong, man, got squashed a couple weeks ago against Keith Lee in roughly 2-3 minutes. It was Strong off the gates with a rocket kick, and then tried to hit the end of Heartache to no avail of anything, at least to my recollection. But if anything, what I do mostly remember is Keith Lee completely murdering Roderick Strong. Pop-up spear and spirit bomb, and that was really it for Roderick Strong. That yet again was in the build-up to the Keith Lee Adam Cole matchup at TakeOver Blackpool, and oh, Dijakovic just sending Adam Cole out to his tag team partners. Now look at this, okay. Since when did Dijakovic do that ton? I have no clue. But, well, uncharacteristic to say the least from the big man. Now look at this Adam Cole. Trying to talk about strategy here. Passes by Fish. Strong. And O'Reilly. And now Cole here, he's trying to figure out what to do here. Charges inside the ring here. Perhaps for the game plan, to be fair, as I struggle to speak. And now Strong Irish up in the corner. Adam Cole feeling the effects of that one. Of course, when you have a man like Dijakovic just manhandle you around like that, it's going to be difficult to get the upper hand on another bicycle kick. So far, this contest has been all Dominik Dijakovic. And you know, Dijakovic, just what a great way to debut. Challenging for the NXT Championship, and then facing off against former champion and Adam Cole. Referee took a while to get into position for the roll-up. And that right there, perhaps is what's going to cost Adam Cole. Bicycle kick right there by Cole. And well, if anything, Adam Cole perhaps could have had a 3 count if the referee wishes just a little bit quicker. Or if he was in position in the first place. There you go. Front drop kick right there. And now Cole here. Trying to lift up Dijakovic. Shot right there. And now, oh! Backcracker. Very Carlito-esque. And now into a cover. No, only a 2 count. Dijakovic gonna take more than that to keep him down. As, you know, it was very evident last week in NXT. And now Cole. He has Dijakovic down, taunting a little bit. And oh, Dijakovic just springs back up immediately in the blink of an eye. And now, oh, gonna manhandle Adam Cole. No surprise there, really. And oh, we saw this maneuver last week off the ropes, the punch to the temple. And Adam Cole just drops like a sack of rocks. Dijakovic now just manhandling him a little bit more. Those side breakers and just gonna launch him yet again. You know, Cole fell down like a sack of rocks earlier. Now he landed like a sack of potatoes. I don't know, we're trying to make some references here. And oh, forearm shot right there. Cole was ready. And Dijakovic a little bit stunned after that one. That one come out of nowhere. Now Cole crossbody. Beautiful. Picture perfect. Textbook, if anything. And now stomp right there. Almost below the belt. And if it was, then the referee didn't see it. And now Cole here gonna work on the legs. Now that's smart. This sideways figure 4. Now look at Cole's foot pushing across that kneecap. Very smart. And well, he also got a punch in between the eyes for his troubles. Good God. Back elbow as well. To the bridge of the nose. Well, Dijakovic was down, but he's not out. And God! Okay. Adam Cole. I thought he got launched out the ring for a second. That's exactly how Keith Lee launched Roderick Strong a couple weeks ago. And now, well, to the outside goes Cole. And no, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Down to Dijakovic. He's going to fly through the metal rope. The big man just steamrolls over Adam Cole. Ladies and gentlemen, Dijakovic is taking complete control in this contest as NXT continues. And so we're back here with the live actions during the commercial break. Dijakovic again sent into the steel steps courtesy of the former NXT champion, and ever since then, it's Adam Cole who's been in control. As here now with this chinlock wearing down Dijakovic controlling the pace of this matchup. Obviously, before we cut to break, seconds before we cut to break, it was Dijakovic with the upper hand. Just launching himself through the middle rope and landing, crushing Adam Cole. But ever since then, during the break, Adam Cole is taking complete control. Sending Dijakovic to his 2 steps. And now has him in this pin predicament. 2 count right there. Dijakovic barely just nudges that shoulder up. But hey, a kick out is a kick out at the end of the day. Doesn't matter how you do it. And after that forearm shot neckbreaker. And Cole now. Oh, look at that, just stomp. Across the face, a second one as well. Best believe NXT champion Keith Lee has to be watching this matchup on with some pretty damn good interest. Yeah, I know. There's a stomp to the gut as well. And now, if anything, I guess it's now time to say, finally, Dijakovic also has a rematch clause. That being said, he answered the open challenge. He lost. He still has a rematch clause as well. But currently, this right here has no implications for a rematch clause. So if Adam Cole or Dijakovic were to win, then it's not like the other person will lose their rematch clause. It will still be intact. It's just more a case of Adam Cole is the main focus, considering he's the former NXT champion, and Dijakovic is the newcomer. And well, if anything, who knows? A triple threat scenario. Well, you know, don't be surprised if it could happen, because it definitely could happen if anything. Now look at this figure 4 here by Adam Cole, trying to chop out those tree trunk legs of Dominik Dijakovic. So far, he's doing a relatively good job ever since that steel step shot during the break. And now look at this. Oh, look at this. Cole's in trouble. Dijakovic shifts his weight, and now the momentum. It's all pressured on Adam Cole. Just like that, Dijakovic using Cole's own move against him. And now here we go. Sidewalk slam. Cole's feet dangling, trying to get out of it to no avail. And now Adam Cole's in trouble. Dijakovic, big shot right there. Just kicks to the gut, chops, punches, whatever it is. Adam Cole, he's getting all of them. Courtesy of Dijakovic into the corner. And oh, big time forearm shot. Did you just see the way of how Dijakovic just towers over Adam Cole? And now, what the hell? Springboard, crossbody. We didn't see Dijakovic do that last week. Adam Cole doesn't even do springboards. O'Reilly, Fisher, Strong don't do springboards either. Oh, we saw this maneuver last week. That knee across the skull. That follows up that kick to the gut. Dijakovic pulling out all stops like he did last week. Fireman's carry position now. Manhandles Adam Cole. Detonation kick. And just catches him. Clocks him in the back of the head. And now into a cover. Dijakovic took some time to roll over Adam Cole. That could be crucial because it's just a 2 count. But could have been a 3 count if Cole just didn't land on his stomach. Crucial, tiny moments like that is what could cost you in the long run in a matchup. Adam Cole trying to fight back here to the best of his ability. Big forearm shot. That one rocks Dijakovic a little bit. Kick to a gut, and now, oh no, look at this. Using your environment to your advantage right there is Adam Cole. That's a lot of friction. That right there is just eyes meeting the ropes. Nothing pretty about that. Stings like hell, gonna ruin Dijakovic's vision. Smart maneuver on the part of Adam Cole. And now just like that, in a blink of an eye, Cole taking back control here of this contest. And now another figure 4 like we've seen a handful of these here by Adam Cole. I believe this is the 4th one in this matchup. Smart. Chop down the tree, that is Dijakovic. Or maybe not too smart, because then when that tree fights back, it's gonna hurt like hell. And yet again, Cole has to release the hold due to the pressure being reversed. And now monkey flip right there. And Cole almost landed completely outside the ring. And Adam Cole, he's trying to crawl up here, trying to use the ropes' advantage. Oh no, he's got a knee to the face for his troubles. As soon as he turned around, he saw a big red knee pad hit him across the face. And now Dijakovic calls Cole up to his feet. Big shot right there. Turns Cole around. Has him looking for perhaps feast your eyes, maybe. No! Oh, gonna turn it into a backbreaker of sorts. Double knees to the back. And what a shot right there. Stiff shot right there. And Cole's in the corner. He's in trouble. No, gets the knee. And now Dijakovic is in the corner. Drop to the chest right there. Second one. Adam Cole now. There we go. Forearm shot. Charges that one up. And now from the second rope, Adam Cole. Double axe handle. Referee was in the way. It looked like a knee drop for a second, but no, it was a double axe handle. And now, here we go. That kick to the gut. And now that suplex down onto that thigh area. And now into a cover here is Adam Cole looking to get the victory. No, it's only a 2 count, and Cole seemingly in disbelief. Well, he better believe it's going to take more than that to keep down Dominik Dijakovic. And now, oh, takes out the knee and takes out the face. That double super kick combo, I love that move. And so Dijakovic, that's smart. Ring savvy, the ring awareness. To exit out the ring, roll out the ring when you know you're in trouble. And well, he's in trouble yet again. Look at this. Here, Cole gets sent into the steel steps. But Fish, O'Reilly, and Strong. And so the Sharks start a circle. What a kick right there. Cole just got knocked loopy. And Dijakovic enters inside the ring now. Yet again, smart. Smart ring awareness. Roger Strong, he was a little bit late to the party. And now look at this stare off here between these four men. And now, Dijakovic here. Just taunting Cole. Taunting the whole Undisputed Era. Look at this here. Fish, O'Reilly, Strong just staring down at Dijakovic. Now, if anything, Adam Cole, he's up to the count of 7 here. Dijakovic could have the victory, and no. Adam Cole gets back inside the ring, and now look at this. Fish, O'Reilly talking trash to Dijakovic, and Dijakovic, he got distracted. And so the insurance policy comes into fruition for Adam Cole, and just like that, Dijakovic, he's in enemy territory. Fish now lifts up and just basically gives Dijakovic to Adam Cole. Bobby Fish playing the role of just the giver. I don't know, I can't think of any reference. But Fish just hands Dijakovic to Adam Cole, and Cole not gonna be able to take advantage. Misses the top rope elbow drop. Kick to the gut right there. And now Dijakovic. Oh, here we go again. Are we gonna run it back? Cole, another nasty land. We're gonna run it back from a couple minutes ago. Sent that. No, we're not. Clears the ropes now. Does Dijakovic. Dominik Dijakovic just has to completely top himself every time. Last week's performance against Keith Lee was amazing. This week it's also amazing against former champion Adam Cole. Dijakovic went through the middle rope before we went into break. And now, fast forward a couple minutes later, clears all 3 ropes over the top into a cover now. It took a while to get Adam Cole back inside the ring. And that one right there is probably what cost Dijakovic. It was a great maneuver. It worn out Adam Cole. But by the time he was able to bring Cole back inside the ring, it would be too late to perhaps get a full 3 count. Case in point. As we saw from the kick out right there. And I look at the small package here. Adam Cole looking to steal one. The proverbial element of surprise. No. Dijakovic. Able to get off that predicament. And now Adam Cole here. Sizes up Dijakovic here. Down Dijakovic. Worst for wear. That takes out the knee. Oh, here we go. The last shot. That unprotected knee strike to the back of the skull. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Cole, seemingly out of nowhere, has picked up the victory over Dominik Dijakovic. What a contest. What a matchup between these two men. Dominik Dijakovic officially 0-2 here in universe mode. But hey, you know, records aside, if you were to see highlights of Keith Lee and Dijakovic and of Adam Cole and Dijakovic, if you were to see highlights and not the results of the matches, not the ending of the matchup, but just the beginning, middle, everything but the final pinfall, you would think that Dijakovic has won these 2 matches. Answer no. He just had great performances. Lost to Keith Lee last week for the NXT title, loses to Adam Cole this week. But, goes without saying, Dominik Dijakovic, definitely a top tier guy here in Universe mode. In just his first 2 matches, he just has been able to get the job done. That guy right there, he is still a top tier guy himself, in Adam Cole. With the rest of the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole happy about his victory while venting next week. It's next week's main event. The Street Profits get their rematch clause for the NXT Tag Team Championships. They take on Tyler Bate and Trent Seven, Mustache Mountain, the new Tag Team Champions. They want to take over Blackpool if they defend against the Street Profits. That right there, it's going to be a hell of a contest, but venting. When we return, it's time for a main event. It's been a couple weeks in the making. Io Shirai, number 1 contender, she challenged Toni Storm for the NXT Women's Championship. That right there is when we return here in NXT. Don't go anywhere. Big main event feel.
It's the one night a year when the WWE goes extreme. WWE One Night Stand.
And so we're back here with the live action, as it's now time for the main event. here tonight in NXT Week 8, the final NXT. Before, well, the final Universe Mode episode in general. Before one night stand Extreme Rules, of course, are Raw and SmackDown pay-per-view. Next time we see NXT on the pay-per-view is NXT TakeOver Heatwave 24 hours before SummerSlam.
And is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Tokyo, Japan, Shirai.
Well, if anything, this right here is how it goes in terms of pay-per-view schedules here in Universe Mode. Well, this Sunday, one night stand Extreme Rules, and then we'll follow suit after that. A month later, it's the King of the Ring tournament. That's right, King of the Ring has officially returned. 8 from Raw, 8 from SmackDown, with the finals being a guaranteed SmackDown versus Raw matchup. And well, the quarterfinals will commence across the episodes of both Raw and SmackDown, maybe even Heat and Velocity, if General Managers JBL and Edge decide to put some King of the Ring matches on Heat or Velocity. And then the semifinals all the way to the finals, along with one extra SmackDown match and one extra Raw match, will be at the King of the Ring pay-per-view.
And introducing the champion from Gold Coast, Australia, she is the NXT Women's Champion, Toni Storm.
And well, Toni Storm, the NXT Women's Champion, of course. And then we'll follow us after King of the Ring will be NXT TakeOver Heatwave. And then 24 hours after NXT TakeOver Heatwave, it is SummerSlam. And so, if anything, TakeOver Heatwave, like what, 7 weeks from now? Who knows, maybe it could be Toni Storm, who heads into TakeOver Heatwave as the NXT Women's Champion. Who knows, maybe it could be even Io Shirai, maybe it could even be someone else. Across these last couple weeks, NXT having frequent title matches. We had a title match kick off tonight. It was Velveteen Dream, obviously, in just a very one-sided effort against Apollo Crews for the North American title. And of course, last week's main event, the open challenge for the NXT Championship, Keith Lee retaining against the debuting Dominik Dijakovic. And in next week's main event, the NXT tag titles are on the line. Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly of the Undisputed Era, they challenge. Well, no, actually, no. Excuse me, if anything. It's the Street Profits, former NXT Tag Champions. They challenged Mustache Mountain for the NXT Tag titles. Of course, it was Mustache Mountain who won it at TakeOver Blackpool in a matchup that also involved Fish and O'Reilly. And so Street Profits get their rematch for the tag titles that they once held. But if anything, time to focus on the here and now. We're talking about next week. Time to focus on right now. The NXT Women's Championship. Referee just raised it high above his head, showing you what this contest is all about. And the matchup now begins. And here we go. And well, if anything, the title hunt here for the NXT Women's Championship, very interesting. It's a very good division. Perhaps the best women's division here. No, not perhaps. It is, without a doubt, the best women's division in this whole company. The NXT Women's Division, perhaps the best division here. And perhaps all of the WWE. Even just, perhaps, better than the WWE title picture. Or the Universe title picture, some people may say. Just because on how all the women are just almost seemingly equal. In terms of, you would not be surprised if anyone in this NXT Women's Division wins the title. There'll be no surprises, there'll be no upsets. They're just all like almost equal by this point. And well, a point that really helps that statement out, of anything, a point that proves it, is after this matchup, whether it be win or lose for Storm or Shirai, they still get their rematch clause. So at the end of the day, we still have Storm and Shirai still in the title picture, and along with that, it was Toni Storm, who of course won the title a couple weeks back at TakeOver Blackpool in a triple threat against Rhea Ripley and former champion Shayna Baszler, which also equals Ripley still has a rematch clause, and Shayna Baszler, being the former champion as well, also has a rematch clause. So win or lose for these two women, there's still 4 total women in the title hunt, both of them and Ripley and former champion Shayna Baszler, as these two women just playing a game of one-upsmanship. Shot right there. Storm was taunting in the corner to follow up Shirai's taunt seconds ago. And now into the corner now goes Toni Storm, number 1 contender for the NXT Women's Championship. Io Shirai got his opportunity in first place by having to win a trilogy of matches against Candice LeRae. It was just originally a one-on-one contest, a regular one-on-one contest. A couple weeks ago in NXT, matchup was won by Candice LeRae, but well, the story coming out of it, if anything, was that General Manager Triple H liked the matchup so much he wanted to see it again, and so we saw it again. And this time around, it was Io Shirai who won that contest. Let's see right there, head scissors. Down goes the NXT Women's Champion. But that tied it up at 1-1 apiece. And so Triple H decided, well, you know what? Let's just have a rubber match. Third and final matchup between those two women commenced 2 weeks ago, in which where the winner will challenge for the NXT Women's Championship. Lo and behold, Shirai won the series 2-1. And so this is how Shirai has gotten his opportunity in the first place. And well, along with that, we've got to this matchup with that trilogy of matches being won by Io Shirai, but also Toni Storm winning the NXT Women's Championship a couple weeks ago to take over Blackpool in that triple threat matchup. And now Shirai misses her shot and gets a headbutt for her troubles. Misses that double axe handle variation and just got headbutt down. And now Shirai gets her arm wrenched, and what a kick right there. Just a vicious kick by the NXT Women's Champion. And it's Toni Storm here, who's in control. Northern Lights suplex with the bridge right there. No, Shirai's feet were on the ropes. And now Shirai gets back up to her feet. Open palm. Uppercut right there. And now, here we go. Shirai. Springboard. Clips Toni Storm. That was disgusting. She clipped her with that just springboard frog splash. She didn't get all of it. She got some of that lower back. Not exactly what she wanted, but good enough here. And no, it's only a 2 count. And well, if anything, Toni Storm taken out of that one. If, well, that springboard splash was vicious enough, imagine if Io Shirai was to connect with all of that. And now, Storm here, big time snapmare manhandles the obviously smaller Io Shirai. Now Storm gonna have to wear down Shirai. You're gonna have to slow down the pace of this matchup. The smaller, the quicker Io Shirai. And so Storm gonna have to keep this matchup at a good pace. A pace that helps her out in the process. And doesn't really help out Io Shirai. Now off the ropes goes Toni Storm. Big boot right there. And now Storm calling Shirai up to her feet. Motions yet again. And now Shirai was not a little bit loopy. Now she's trying to catch her bearings here. And now Storm here. Fisherman suplex with the bridge. Has the leg hooked with the neck. And that's a 2 count. You know, that right there is just a great pinning position, if anything. It's very difficult for your opponent to kick out when he or she has her neck and her leg almost touching. Oh god, what a kick to temple. Look at the way Toni Storm fell. Storm had no clue how to fall from that one. She probably just lost a couple brain cells from that kick. Io Shirai, a fast striker, a devastating striker. She has that to her advantage in this matchup. And now here we go. Double underhook. And oh! Implant buster. If anything, not sure if that's true about Toni Storm. They look pretty natural. But if anything, that's a 2 count. And Io Shirai gonna have to remain with the offense on the NXT Women's Champion. It's gonna take more than that to really keep down Toni Storm. And Shirai knows that German suplex right there, the bridge. And oh, Storm's feet were on the ropes. And now Shirai here. Big time forearm shot across the face. Kick to the gut as well. And now Storm rests up against the ropes. Off the ropes she goes. Now underneath goes Io. Over goes Io. And now, oh, just gonna launch her up. Just a flapjack right there. And now Storm gonna have to try and use the ropes to her advantage. Try to help her get back up. And she gets a knee to the face, if anything. Turns around. You just sees a big knee pad flying across her face here. And now, look at this double underhook. Tiger suplex. God. In the center of the ring lands Toni Storm. Her neck folding right there. And Shirai was going to go after the leg. Storm caught her. Gets a knee across the gut to try and create some separation. Big shot across the face. Uppercut right there. And now drop kick as well. And it's Toni Storm who's trying to gain back control here. And now going to drag over Io Shirai here. Tries to reposition her. That splash right there, courtesy of Toni Storm, just crushes Io Shirai. Now look at that series headbutts. Vicious headbutts as well. And just like Io Shirai, potentially out of it now. And now Storm gonna work on the lower back as well. Just sits down on that lower back. And oh, big time snapmare. Just manhandles Io Shirai. Look how Storm towers over Io. If anything, Io one of the more shorter women here in the roster, but also one of the more deadlier. Deadlier? Sure, that's a word. One of the most deadliest, if anything. That will make more sense, you think. If anything, elbow, uppercut as well. And now off the ropes goes Toni Storm. Here we go. Head scissors. Down goes Io Shirai. Shirai gonna have to try and create some separation. Goes to the ring apron here in hopes of just trying to get away from Toni Storm for a while. And oh, what a drop kick right there. And Storm just kicks Shirai off, and Shirai takes a nasty fall to the outside. And now Toni Storm here on the ring apron. What can she be looking for here? And oh, big hip attack. Connects flush across the face of Io Shirai, and it's the NXT Women's Champion who's in control here as this matchup continues. And so we're back here on NXT as well. Before the break, Toni Storm in control. During the break, Toni Storm still in control. Just taking Io Shirai around the corners of the ring, and then we'll follow suit. That big boot yet again. Courtesy of the NXT Women's Champion. And well, Toni Storm still in control. Currently now wrenching down on the arm here. Before the break, during the break, and currently after the break. In the moment right now, at least for right now, it's Toni Storm, who so far is having her way with Io Shirai, wrenching on that arm here. And well, Shirai is actually pretty damn close to the ropes here. She could try and extend her hand out a little bit, but Storm not going to allow that. And now Storm is going to let go of anything. And now, oh god, here we go again, these headbutts. Yeah, again, these vicious headbutts by Toni Storm. And now, Shirai, perhaps not loopy, down goes the arm. And along with that, the rest of Io Shirai's body. And now, Toni Storm, now that upper thigh area, knocks out Shirai. The NXT Women's Champion having her way here with the number one contender, at least for a while. And now, chop to the chest, second one right there. Forearm strikes as well, follows suit. Regular strikes as well. And it's Io Shirai here. Now, double underhook. Oh, butterfly backbreaker. What a maneuver. And now standing moonsault. Similar to that of Apollo Crews. Well, if anything, of course, Apollo Crews didn't really get much offense in to kick off the night against Velveteen Dream. You know, for good reason. Apollo, he should have not even been cleared to compete. He wasn't even at 50%, let alone probably even 25% before the matchup. Some way, somehow, he was still allowed to compete. I have no clue how. And now it's Shirai here. Well, whatever Shirai was doing, she lost her grip. Very, like almost a Tajiri tarantula of anything. And now yet again here, goes for a second time. Wrenching back. And oh, look at that. What a great transition, actually. That was beautiful and all. Not even one count. Well, it looked pretty. Didn't really do much. That right there, just a great transition to a pinfall attempt. But Toni Storm was prepared for that one. And now the number one contender here. Trying to think, what else can she really do here? To really just take down Toni Storm. And now Storm slowly gets to her feet. Storm in the center of the ring here. Perfect position, low arching arm drag right there. Courtesy of Io Shirai. And now Shirai here. Over the ropes goes Toni Storm. Storm, well, a nasty fall to the outside. Shirai now sides her up. Storm slowly up to her feet and tope suicida. Through the ropes goes Io Shirai and lands perfectly on Toni Storm. The NXT Women's Champion gets crushed upon the impact from the number one contender. And now, if anything, can take a while to bring Storm back inside the ring. If anything, it's a great maneuver, but maneuvers like that, dives to the outside, surely are devastating majority of the time. But it takes a while to bring your opponent back inside the ring to go for a pinfall attempt. We saw that with Dominik Dijakovic and Adam Cole earlier on in the night, and we're going to see that again right there. I see that Storm kick now at 2. Dijakovic also got a 2 count after his dive to the outside on Adam Cole. That kick right there to the lower back. That one stings. Another one. That one catches the side. And well, Storm seemingly out of it, at least for the time being, perhaps. And now Shirai brings the NXT Women's Champion up to her feet. And now into a corner now goes Toni Storm. And now Shirai here. Oh boy. We're going high risk, high reward, high rent. I sometimes say high red. I've noticed that. I don't know why I say high red sometimes. It sounds better than high rent if anything. But if anything, here we go. Io Shirai has the NXT Women's Champion Spanish Fly. If anything, that took Shirai out almost as much as it did for Toni Storm. And now Storm here. She's in trouble. She's knocked out. Shirai gonna take her sweet time going for a pinfall attempt. That could actually be it. And no, another 2 count. Io Shirai perhaps took too much time. She was staring the hole through. The NXT Women's Champion one kicked to his side of the head. And now off the ropes goes Io. And oh, Frankensteiner right there. Down she goes. Io Shirai perhaps took too much time. These headbutts yet again. 4 and 5. And now Storm here. Just a stomp on the arm. And now here we go. This crossface is actually looks like a Gargano escape if anything. And well, you know, Toni Storm, for those of you guys keeping count, she's officially done 15 headbutts. Storm likes to do it in 5s apparently. And so now, here we go with that Gargano escape-esque maneuver. And oh, that knee, and then the punch in between the eyes. And Io Shirai escapes just like that. That low arm drag yet again. Storm immediately back up to her feet, springs back up right into a punch. Or a forearm, I don't know. Io Shirai strikes very quick. Frankensteiner. Io Shirai very quick and very devastating. And now Shirai here. Eventing Storm in perfect precision. Oh, Shirai! I thought she was going to go for a moonsault. Instead, she goes for a moonsault double stop. We haven't seen Shirai do that in numerous modes so far. That's the first time we've seen it. You know, Toni Storm, you know, she's taking a beating. So has Io Shirai. These two women have been back and forth. That double one hook, tiger suplex, and you see Storm just wrenching. No, not wrenching, just grasping. The back of her neck, open palm uppercut. You know, sometimes Io Shirai, she strikes so quickly that sometimes it's difficult to tell the difference between her punches and her forearm strikes. So quick she strikes. She just strikes so quickly that it just turns into a blur sometimes. And now, well, Storm was in the ropes. As Shirai went for that camel clutch. And now here we go again. Reposition, sir. Takes a while to do so. But now Toni Storm in trouble. And Io Shirai wrenching back here. And Storm, she's trying to crawl towards the ropes. Decides, F it, let me just get out of it. And so she does. Sweeps out the legs. And now, here we go. Toni Storm, German suplex. Io Shirai just completely folds up. And now the NXT Women's Champion, what a chop to the chest. And now, uppercut. Taking out Shirai yet again. Shirai now, not looking too good at the moment. Completely turned around and, oh, just a big time takedown. Interesting type takedown. Courtesy of the NXT Women's Champion. Baseball slide drop kick to the temple. And now, Shirai gets repositioned here. Courtesy of Toni Storm. You know, Storm did a splash from the second rope earlier. Now on the top of the rope here. And now the sides here. What can she be looking for? We shall see. In a matter of moments, Toni Storm gonna fly. Oh, textbook crossbody right there. Connects perfectly. And now, here we go. Toni Storm. No! Just that neck right there lands on the leg, if anything, into the cover. No, it's only a 2 count. Toni Storm almost in disbelief. What else does she have to do here? And now Storm sizes up Io, perhaps looking for the Storm Zero to follow that air raid crash neck breaker. No. Shirai takes out the leg, and here we go. Double underhook. The implant buster yet again. Center the ring lands Toni Storm. And Storm now in trouble here. Shirai sets her up. She did a moonsault double stop moments ago. Well, minutes ago, if anything. And now here we go. Looking for the regular one. The moonsault. Picture perfect. In the center of the ring. Io Shirai. Is she the new NXT champion? The NXT Women's champion. Has she done it? No, she hasn't. Toni Storm kicks out at 2. These two women have had an incredible back and forth contest so far. Perhaps the best women's matchup we've had in NXT so far in this very short universe mode lineage. And now here we go, the Boston Crab right now. And Shirai wrenching with all her might. Wrenching back. Toni Storm trying to crawl out of it here. And Storm She's crawling the opposite direction from the ropes, and for good reason, so she can maneuver out of it. And oh, look at that! Turns it into a roll-up. Shifts the momentum, and no, it's only a 1 count. And now Storm here. There's multiple strikes here. Staying on. Yo, Shirai, oh, what a headbutt. And now Yo Shirai in trouble here. And now, oh, into the corner she goes. And now, well, here we go again. If anything, last time we saw these two women go high risk, it was Yo Shirai with the Spanish Fly. And now Toni Storm here looking to return the favor here with a superplex, and in the center of the ring lands both women. Yo Shirai's back, landing upon the mat. Big impact, and now here we go. Toni Storm yet again with a splash. She did from the second rope earlier on. This time does it from the very top. And now, well, Storm, she's gonna do it again, perhaps. And no, oh, misses that one. Went to the well one too many times, perhaps. Chop right there by Yo Shirai. Another chop. And now to the outside we go, perhaps. Yep. Well, at least Toni Storm at the very least. And now Storm slowly gets her feet yet again. And now Yo Shirai, the genius of the sky, looking to fly yet again. Springboard crossbody. Gets all of it. The NXT Women's Champion is in trouble to the steel guardrail she goes. Shirai uses her environment to her advantage yet again here. And now, again, just ramming Toni Storm's head into the barricade, into that steel guardrail, third time in a row. Yo Shirai has had enough German suplex. Of course, needs to watch out for that countout. Of course, champion's advantage. Countout or disqualification, doesn't matter. Toni Storm retains either way. And now Shirai on top of the rope, breaking up the referee's 10 count at the count of 7. And here we go. The moonsault again. Connects the second time in the matchup here. Can that be it? Is Toni Storm done for? Do we have a new NXT Women's Champion after a good 20 minutes? No, we don't. Toni Storm kicked out again. Some way, somehow, Storm here has kicked out of 2 moonsaults. And now Yo Shirai, she can't believe it. Just stopping away, and now she's on the outside ring, just walking around here. She's in disbelief. Yo Shirai trying to think of what else she could do here that could put this woman away. And Storm now finally gets back up to her feet. And now look at this here. Storm telling Shirai to enter back inside the ring. Telling her to bring it. Oh, look at that. Front flip right there by Toni Storm. And now Shirai here. The stare off between these two women. What a great NXT title match we've had here in your main event of NXT Week 8. Storm with that strike. Telling Io to hit her back, and Io does. And she hits her harder. And now, here we go. Handstand into the double knees. Into the gut. These two women just trying to one-up one another by this point. No, tilt the war head scissors yet again. Down goes Shirai. And no, Toni Storm trying to make sure Shirai does not exit outside the ring. Stops her from rolling out. And the upper thigh yet again across the face. And now, Shirai in trouble here. And Storm, oh, gonna take out the leg, that dragon screw leg whip. And Storm now gonna take out the arm yet again. She's done that maneuver, I believe, 3 times now. And that upper thigh yet again. If anything, that was more of a case of the hip this time around. Across the face of Io Shirai. And up, big shot. Turns Shirai completely around. Another shot. And now here we go. Fireman's carry perhaps, but no. Shirai fights out of it. Gets the elbow across the skull. Misses the forearm. Shot. Kick to the gut. And now, oh, here we go. Now gets the fireman's carry. And no. Takes her down right there. A Death Valley driver. That shoulder boulder. And now, Shirai, she's in trouble. You know, she's flown a handful of times in this matchup. I believe it's now time for Toni Storm to do some flying through the middle of the rope. Gets that drop kick to connect flush across the face of Io Shirai. And now back inside the ring goes Shirai, courtesy of the NXT Women's Champion. Toni Storm now, all gas, no break, and oh, leg drop right there. And well, she clips her a little bit, didn't get all of it. Got enough to still take out Shirai. And now, here we go. Across the leg we go for the air raid crash neckbreaker. A flurry of offense this last couple moments here between these two women. And now, Shirai, slow, weary, perhaps has no clue where she's at. Storm Zero! First time in the matchup it's been connected on the part of Toni Storm, and also the last time. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the NXT Women's Champion retains her title. What a contest we just wins between these two women. Back and forth for like, what, a good 20 minutes or so. Maybe even 30, I believe. I wouldn't be surprised if it actually went 30 minutes. And, well, what a contest we just seen between these two women. Great title matchup. They're trying to top Keith Lee and Dominik Dijakovic's NXT Championship matchup last week, if anything. Safe to say, you know, won't be surprised if they actually did. Back and forth between these two. Io Shirai, best part, she still has a rematch clause, and well, that's Rhea Ripley. And well, if anything, as I previously mentioned during the matchup, Ripley and Shayna Baszler still have their rematch clause. Io also has it, if anything. Io, she's left backstage, her night's done. Toni Storm is looking to separate the crowd. That's not going to be the case. Rhea Ripley coming out from the crowd, spearing Toni Storm, and now laying her to waste here. If anything, Ripley and Storm, they don't really like each other all that much. Stems all the way back to a couple weeks ago in NXT, where it was Toni Storm who beat Rhea Ripley in the first place to get an opportunity at the NXT Women's Championship. If anything, it was originally supposed to be Rhea Ripley and Shayna Baszler for the NXT Women's title at TakeOver Blackpool, until Toni Storm beat Rhea Ripley, which made the matchup officially a triple threat, and Ripley, safe to say, she's still holding that grudge, and a drive-by kicks the temple of Toni Storm. And you know, Storm, she's completely worn out. She's had to go through a grueling, almost 25+ minute affair, and now, well, if anything, okay, let's just make everyone come out, I guess. Shayna Baszler. Storm rolls to the outside of the ring. She's knocked out, and now it's Shayna Baszler, the NXT Women's Champion here. Multiple, God, okay, that's disgusting. And another knee strike. That was brutal. And well, Shayna Baszler, if anything, of course, losing the title in that triple threat. And a knee strike right there to Rhea Ripley. Best believe Shayna Baszler is the most pissed off at not having the NXT Women's Championship. She was the one that lost it in the first place to Toni Storm in that triple threat. And now, taking her frustrations out on Rhea Ripley. These two women still in the title picture. And if anything, so is Io Shirai. And now, Baszler here. Obviously, that joint manipulation offense, that very submission, striking-based offense, along with that aiming after the limbs and the digits. And now, here we go again. Those knees again. 3, 4, and this most devastating 5th one. You know, Shayna Baszler and Rhea Ripley, not the most well-liked woman here in the roster, but when it comes down to these two, best believe Shayna's just hit a little bit more. Case in point, 15 knee strikes. And now Ripley, well, she's completely knocked out of it. She's not loopy, she's trying to get away from Shayna Baszler. Baszler's not going to let it happen. Baszler's not done with this assault. Well, the most the ref can do is just sit there and wait for these two women to really stop. How is he going to come in between these two women? Answer, he really can't. They tower over him as much as it is. So imagine how much more difficult it will be for him to try and break up these two fighting. Well, not really these two fighting, more of a case of Shayna Baszler just laying waste to Rhea Ripley. And now, those double gut wrenches. And Ripley, well, she's completely out of it. You know, she came here to make a statement, taking out the NXT Women's Champion, and now it's Shayna Baszler, the former champion herself, who's making a statement. And now here we go, the cure for the clutch. Referee trying to tell Shayna to break it up here. Yeah, good luck with that. She'll break it up when she wants to. And now Ripley here. Ripley, she's gonna choke. She's gonna be choked out. By this point, she's tapping. Referee ringing the bell, trying to showcase that the matchup is still, well, not still. It's been over for like 3 minutes now. But as Baszler has finally let go. Just a vicious assault here on the part of the NXT Women's Champion. What a great contest between Toni Storm and Io Shirai. Storm retains the NXT Women's Championship. Shirai still has her rematch clause. Ripley comes out to attack Toni Storm. Baszler comes out to attack Ripley. And at the end of the day, and it's a seemingly familiar sight, Shayna Baszler, the former NXT Women's Champion, stands tall, and she stands tall here tonight to end off NXT Week 8.